Hey crew, how you do? Lisa-chan or Director-chan here with an update for Danganronpa Return to Despair Academy. So, I know you're looking at the thumbnail going, wait a minute, this is a special, where's episode 5? Well, first of all, calm down, episode 5 is coming, I just want to upload a little special first, because, well, you know how for Ron's, Mickey's, and Cheshire's birthday I did the comment reading special? Well, I may have forgotten Yori's birthday, and that may have been a month ago. So I wanted to get some form of special up for him before Yui's birthday comes up. Speaking of which, that's this coming Friday, March 17th. So happy birthday, Yui, but more importantly, happy birthday, Yori! So to commemorate our adorable little tea maker and to make a bit of a bigger special instead of a usual comment read, I'm going for something on a larger scale. I was reading some comments saying about, as before, a lot of people have started writing their own Danganronpa series after watching this one. So I was thinking, Yori, Ori, origin stories. Now, I'm not talking origin stories like backstories or anything like that, because that would give away a lot of key plots, and then that would also leave me nothing to talk about in the social links. So instead, I'm going origin story as in how these characters were created. And since it's his birthday, I'm doing none other than our adorable little tea drinker. Wait a minute, you're not Yori. Actually, he is. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Yori's beta design, Yuriocha. When I started the design, I wanted to create a really sweet, innocent-looking character who would suddenly go insane and cause the third case murder. Sort of like Mikan, but without the suggestive stuff. So when it came to creating this character, I was getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! At the time, so Yugi was actually my main inspiration. Hell, I even had Canon Dan Green as his voice actor. But then when I was pitching the characters to my friends, because this used to be a group project, one of my friends drew Yori's design as something a little different, and I really liked it and went, hey, we don't have a obligatory design is different to everyone else's character, let's make it this one. Plus, I had to change the name as well because Yuri sounded a little bit too much like Yui, which would have led to a bit of confusion, so his name was changed to Yori. And as for his last name, well, since he is the super high school level Brewster, known for using coffees and teas, it made sense to give him the last name Ocha, which means coffee. I thought that was pretty appropriate. Furthermore, as the design came around, his backstory changed a bit too. From someone suffering shyness and anxiety, Yori went to a bit of a more interesting place. Being the unpopular with the fandom because I'm not conventionally attractive character, this gave me a lot to play around with. So, what if he was actually judged for his appearances? So, slight backstory hint, but basically, Yori looks very different to his family, and that kind of led to a lot of discrimination and a lot of, disdain towards those who look more attractive than he is. He even refers to everyone who looks in such way as conventionals. I also look forward to developing his character more in further chapters. Also, I have to add, his voice actor did eventually change from Dan Green as I felt it no longer suited the character. So we moved on to none other than Jerry Jewell, who's perfect for getting that, I just think he suited Yori very well, but honestly, let's face it, Rabid Sonic Fan does so much of a better job. Come on, let's be honest.
But, next is Yori, who, I think personally I kind of got by accident, because I wasn't cast as him at first, if I remember right. But, and I've mentioned, I don't know if anyone else has heard this in the episodes or not, I've said as such while goofing around recording for him, that,
he's basically Skeletor if he were a bit more snobby.
That's kind of the voice I do.
Because I like doing Skeletor a lot, nah.
But yeah, I like doing Yori. I mean, I'm actually doing a voice instead of just speaking naturally, you know. But yeah, he's fairly fun to play as, though he does, like, John, he hasn't really had that many lines, and I don't know too much about him yet.
Now I guess I can tell what you're asking. Wait a minute, if he was created just to be the third case villain, does that mean it's going to be the same for this story? I'm not going to tell you because I think it's more surprising that way. You could just be like, oh yeah, of course he's still going to be the killer, but who knows? I might pull the wool out of your eyes. You'll never know. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Anyway, thank you for listening to the first episode of Origin Stories. Next episode, we'll be talking about none other than the upcoming birthday girl, Yui Midori Kawa. Why not Kuro? Well, I'll explain in next episode. Until then, bye for now, not forever. Lisa-chan out.